Good morning, everyone. I am in the process of writing my 500 words quota for the day, and I wanted to come on a video here real quick. That sounds really funny. Sorry, 12-year-old mind here. To chat with you a little bit about just continuing excuse me, the process of whatever it is that you're doing, even if it seems like it's not really getting anywhere. Now, for me, I'm posting videos on this channel every day, lots of them. And because I'm not making any money or anything, because it's not a channel that's huge, all that stuff, it's really for posterity at this point. But I'm looking back on it and I'm thinking to myself, give this 5 years. If in 5 years I have not gotten to a pretty sizable audience on this channel, I'd be surprised. I really would. I'll already have a decent number of subscribers. 225 is not a small number. But if you just keep on doing it at the rate of like what I'm doing for 5 years, it's gonna be pretty massive. Even the slow growth rate, even if I get 5 subs a month, we can do some quick math there. 5 times 60. 60 months is 5 years. That's extra 300 subscribers. That would get me to the first tier of monetization. Now, of course, I'm gonna do more than that, but yeah. And there's so many things about which I want to talk. So many experiences I want to have recorded. So much personal life history I want to make sure is there, codified in some way, shape, or form for the future. Why not record it? And why not post it? Have a few people comment on it, talk to you, reach out. If even one person, comes out of the woodwork and decides to be your friend, which I've had multiple, then it's worth your time. Because you're going to do it anyway, right? These are things in your life that you're going to do anyway. And if you're like me, you're going to record the stuff anyway, because I like to document stuff. Because I'm looking at my life through the lens of millions to billions to even trillions of years in the future. In however small or large I am, no doubt there will be some point in the future where somebody will want to see how a person like myself lived at this era in history. And if it's anything like what I'm thinking it is, that we are, if not the first, among the first of intelligent species in the whole of the universe, then stemming from us is a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to know a lot of stuff about us. Not just me, not just my family. And if you want to look at it just as that, as your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, etc., having some type of documentation of who their ancestors were, well, here you go. There are already people on YouTube who have passed away that have YouTube channels that document their lives. I can think of one off the top of my head. His name's Ron Van Dyke. He was a very intelligent man, a very spiritual man. He was part of the New Age group, if you will. His IQ was like 160 something. Very, very bright guy. And so many of those brain babies that he had are going to be there forever. So long as YouTube doesn't go around deleting his stuff. And even if that does happen, it's there for now, and other people can go to his channel, download his videos, and post them elsewhere. I'm sure he already has that stuff posted elsewhere. Now, if you think about this, it was only 100, maybe 200 years ago before, or where somebody could live or be born, live, die, and be forgotten within 150 years. But now that we have these methods of transferring information, we can go, instead of having a time horizon of our existence of at max 300 years, or if you're somebody like Alexander the Great or Jesus Christ, tens of thousands of years, now we have a time horizon of our existence that's potentially infinite. Potentially. So why not record a video, or even multiple, every day? I mean, what you see in this video right now, this building, these pictures on the wall, the dresser behind me, my clothing, it'll all decay and deteriorate in time. In 1,000 years, it'll be all gone. But it's here now. It's here now. November 30th, 2024, Gregorian. A.D. Gregorian. We are the conduits through which the past and the future meet. We are where the rubber hits the road. Us. It's pretty cool when you think about it. And yeah, I'm in the process of writing my manuscript for all the novels that I'm working on right now. And it's all about that stuff. Time travel, etc. History, changing it through ripples and breaches and stuff. Anyway. Something to think about, guys. Your lives are much more important than you think they are. I've said this before, I'll say it again. While we might exist here 13.7 billion years after the Big Bang, when you look at the grand scheme of the existence of the universe writ large, which is posited by many scientists to be around, Google years, so 10 to the 100th years, we legitimately are at the very, very beginning of the universe. And even if you look at just the period of time in which life is possible, at least life as we know it, where main sequence stars exist, so about 1 trillion, maybe 1,000 trillion years or so, then we're still at the very beginning of it all. You know, we think to ourselves, even as scientists in this world are like, well, shoot, there could have potentially been life 10 billion years before us. It's 10 billion years more advanced than us. Oh, sure, yeah. There's a lot more time, potentially, in front of us than there is behind us. So while it's possible that there could be other intelligent species that are 10 billion years our senior, it's also possible that there isn't any. There's a lot of other factors that we have to take into consideration that, you know, it's unknown unknowns, as they're called. And some of them are unknown knowns, known unknowns, etc., etc. You can keep going with it. Like, knowing, for instance, what is said in the Bible, but not knowing that it was actually all true. Known unknowns. You know, stuff like that. Anyway. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Just some thoughts. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you're all having a great day. I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Peace.